So listen, I've been using Robinhood investing now for well over a decade, and if you aren't using these 10 features, then you're not maximizing your returns in the app. So let's get into it. Number one might be obvious to some, but it's dividend reinvestment. If you invest in dividend paying stocks or ETFs and you're not using DRIP, well, you're missing out on free compounding. DRIP stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. It automatically reinvests the dividends that you earn into more shares of the same stock. You're not going to make any extra clicks. You're not going to forget to buy it. It literally just happens. Without it, that money is going to sit in your account doing absolutely nothing. And if you forget to reinvest it, well, your portfolio is going to grow even slower. Simple as that. So here's how you turn it on. All you need to do is click on the account icon in the bottom right. Then you're going to go ahead and go into the top left and click on investing. Once investing loads, you're going to be able to scroll down and you're going to be able to see that there's edit dividend reinvestment. Go ahead and click on that and you can make sure that you turn it on. Another really cool feature here is that you can turn it on for specific stocks. So you can see all the ones that I've checked off here, those automatically are going to reinvest, and the ones that I do not have checked off, they're not reinvesting. So number two is recurring investments. And one of the easiest ways to stay consistent is to just automate your buys. And with Robinhood, you can set up recurring investments into any stock or ETF, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. And this is called dollar cost averaging. This is going to smooth out your entry points. It takes the emotion out of timing the market and it keeps you investing when things feel scary. Now, if you watch a lot of investing content, everybody talks about dollar cost averaging, so you should be pretty in tune with what this is. If you're not using it, you're more likely to sit on the sidelines or only buy when things are hyped. Now, to access this setting, all you can do is go into any stock. I am going to choose Microsoft, for example, and then you can click on trade, buy, and then in the top right where it says dollars, click on that. And then in dollars, you can go ahead and do a recurring investment. And then you can set it however often you want to do it. You got the every market day, week, 2 weeks, every month. Let's say you wanted to do it every week. You can click on that, click on continue, set that specific dollar amount that you want. You can do, I don't know, $6, continue, and then you choose the account that it's going to be coming from. And then you'll be able to swipe up. And just like that, you've set up your recurring investments. Now, number three might make more sense if you're a trader, but it's to set up price alerts. Now, Robinhood lets you set custom price alerts so you know exactly when a stock hits your target. No more checking every hour or missing the dip that you've been waiting for. If you don't use this, you either overpay or you miss the chance to buy low. I mean, it's free, it's simple, and it just works. So to access this feature, all you want to do is go into another stock. Say it was Meta. In the top right, you've got the bell icon. Go ahead and click that. You can add an alert, and you can say if the price moves above or below a certain point, and you can put it right in there. Now, again, this is helpful if you're an active trader. I don't really use it all that much for long-term investing. Now, number four is Analyst Reports. Listen, if you're on Robinhood Gold and if you're questioning if you should buy it, I think it's worth it in most cases, but check out this video to see if it's worth it for you. Now, again, if you're on Robinhood Gold, you get access to Morningstar reports, and this is professional grade research, real analysis, risk breakdowns, and fair value estimates. The problem I see a lot of investors coming into Robinhood for the first time, all of their decisions are being made on Reddit or TikTok, and this is kind of like a double check wake up call for you. Use real data, not just internet hype, and it's easy to find it. You go into any stock, so say I selected Abby, you're going to scroll down and you're going to find this section that is Morningstar Research. Here you can see the full report and it gives you a bunch of different information. You got theses, you've got fair values, you've got economic moats, just a ton of information that you can digest if you want to, a bunch of news and, relevant stuff just to help a little bit as an extra tier to doing some stock research. Now, number five, even if you're not planning to utilize this, it's options trading access. Now, I myself rarely trade options, and if I do, there's a couple strategies that really make way more sense than anything else in my mind. And even if you don't plan on using options today, turning it on opens the future flexibility. I mean, down the line, you might want to sell covered calls for income or hedge a risky position. And by then you'll want that access already approved. That's right. Robinhood has to actually approve access into something like options trading. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on that waiting list just when you need it. Now, in order to enable this, all you want to do is click on the guy icon in the bottom right, go into investing once again. And when you're in here, you can scroll down to options. And you can see right here, I have option settings, and you can make sure that you enable it in there. Now, number 6 is extended hours trading. Now listen, if you're a Robinhood Gold user, you can trade before the market opens and even after it closes. That means reacting to earnings reports, news drops, or global events in real time, not the next morning. I mean, without this, you're kind of stuck watching the market move without you. It's automatically enabled for Gold members, and just another reason why I might think that the subscription's worth it. It's kind of crazy to think that this is an advantage that a lot of the bigger investors had back in the day that Robinhood has once again tried democratizing finance and investing, and it's just a cool feature that we now can do things like this. Now, number 7 is cash sweep. Robinhood's going to automatically move your uninvested cash into a high yield account, and it's currently up to 5% with Gold, which is very competitive with what's out there for high yield savings accounts. If you're not using this, well, then your money is literally sitting there doing nothing, and it's earning 0. Over time, that money is just purely lost to inflation. You turn this on by going to accounts. You can go ahead to transfers, and then in here, it blocks it, but you can enable cash sweep. Now, number 8 is tax center and cost basis tracking. Now listen, this is your best friend during tax season. Robinhood tracks your realized gains, losses, and dividends, and it even shows you your cost basis. If you don't use this, you're going to be scrambling come April trying to organize your year of trade. You're going to go ahead and find this under account, and then you can go into tax center, and you got access to all of your documents right here. Super simple, especially if you are working with a financial advisor, a CPA, somebody who's doing your taxes. You can send this information to them. Super straightforward. Now, number 9 is custom watch lists. I mean, most people keep everything on one giant list and it becomes a mess, but Robinhood lets you actually create separate watch lists by strategy, theme, sector, whatever it is, and it helps you stay focused. No more decision fatigue or random clicking. You can enable this by going to your home screen, scrolling all the way to the bottom where you have these lists. You can see that I've already structured some. You can create a new watch list in here if you'd like, but I've got all of these different ones where you can click into it. And these were stocks that I was thinking about at one point in time. And then I've got a bunch of different ones that I end up toying with all the time. So super useful, just helps you stay organized. Would highly recommend using that feature. Now, number 10 is advanced charting. Robinhood now supports candlesticks, RSI, moving averages, and more. And if you want to learn technical analysis or just get a better read on momentum, these tools are a fantastic place to start. Without them, you're basically guessing based on the price and vibes. And all you need to do for this is go into any of those investments. You can click on them. And then there's this little icon here on the right-hand side. You click that, it's the 2 arrows, and it opens up this whole chart here. I think you used to be able to rotate your phone. It's kind of not working for me now, where you can break it down a little bit easier, but it's just another really, really great section where you can get some more information on it. Now you can toy around with a lot of things in here. You've got the moving averages, you can look at the RSI, and this is just stuff that's helpful as you pick up as you go throughout investing. Now listen, most users turn on about half of these features and it really shows. They invest inconsistently, they miss easy wins, or they let their money sit idle. If you actually use these, then Robinhood becomes a way better platform. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, drop a like. It really helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And also go and check out this video here. Is Robinhood Gold actually worth it? Because I think in a lot of cases, if you don't already have this, it's something you almost need. So go check that video out. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great day.